All right, guys, it's Mike with Castaways. It's time for one more video. We're unveiling a piece of equipment that was donated to us by one of the kindest and big-heartedest person you'll ever meet. McClure Custom Installations. One of the owners, named Larry, by far is the pride of the McClure clan, without any exaggerations. Anyways, with that said, it's time to unveil the McClure PK11 Kayak. All right, we'll go over this from bow to stern. It comes with a nice double locked in. See, it has double screws to lock this in tight for the handle there. It's got a hatch with double locking. This is to keep your belongings that you want to just quick grab to. Otherwise, you could take it out, and believe it or not, you have a lot of storage inside there. You can actually slide fishing rods down inside that to store them as you're going from place to place if you wanted extra deals. And again, that locks down nice and tight water seal. Alright, a little bit further back. This contraption will be the pedal drive. And let me tell you, that is not cheaply made. I have messed with this pedal drive for quite a while, checking it out, and it is by far very, very well thought out. But it tilts up like that, so you can get this inner console panel. You just pop the little straps on the side, it comes up, and the whole unit, make sure your impeller is in line, just like that, as it goes down, so it'll go down nice and smooth. The little console goes back in place, and with a simple snap and snap on both sides. Oops, fingers are not working today. That sucker's in. Nice little cup holder here. The pedals run smoothly, and as you see, as they go, so will your prop. Nice and smooth. Alrighty, you have a draft with this prop in. Your draft is 18 inches. So with the way it sticks underneath, anything shallower than 18 inches, and you're gonna want to be a little concerned about having that sticking down. But like I said, if you're getting into real shallow water, it's just a pop. Just snap this sucker off. If you're sitting in there, it's gonna be a lot easier to do that. This, in line, remember, keep it in line. This will pop right up. You could drop this in and just let it sit. And then you can use your paddles, which, check it out. Nice tight mounting on the side of your kayak. It's got double bungees to secure it in place. And again, they're just a quick snap, and that is secure on there. The handles on the side are nice and sturdy on both port and starboard. Alright, these mounting plates. Now when I got this, I was like, what the heck is that for? But after further review, there are parts that you can purchase, like I have for $25, is a piece that attaches here, goes up and arches over and goes straight down, and that will hold your transducer for a fish finder. On that side, I'm mounting the viewer for the fish finder that'll swivel in and out, and on this side, it'll just go down and it allows you to, drop it deep or shallow or tilt it out if you're in low waters. So that's a very nice deal to have. They got the scupper plugs throughout the body of this. It comes with the plugs, which is very nice. They got two here, two there, and another two in the back. All right, the seats that they have, it is twist knobs, and they do slide very easily. Okay, the backing folds down. These straps on the side, just a simple touch of the thumb. And if you wanted to, you could, lean back and get a little bit of a, shoot, if you're really, really tired, you could sack right out right there and wait till your line starts breathing. But it's built with very nice material, not cheaply made at all. This is a nice breathable material, but at the same time, it's very sturdy, not cheap at all. Alrighty? And again, it locks in, okay? The reason mine is not lifting up is because if you look behind, it's got this little strap that you can hook on the bottom, go around your post and hook, and that locks it in. Otherwise, you could tilt that forward or pick it off completely. You have built-in rod holders on your starboard side, and then another one in the back starboard and port. So these are built in, and I have checked them, and I know everybody's like, oh, well, I don't know if it's gonna fit my rod. I like to, use it out in the coast, and I got the beach rods with the, big studs on them. The beach rods will actually fit in here nicely. So, you don't have to worry about, oh, the back of my rod's gonna be too fat. It will fit. You have another pocket in the back here, same as the front with the little pouch in it. Pops out, and you have a ton of storage in there, and I mean quite a bit of storage in there. And again, see, it has a rubber seal around it, so once you pop that sucker in, lock it down, no worries about the water on your stuff. Again, there's your scuppers. Then you have these bungees, and as I did when I first thought, I was like, oh man, but they're all locked in with these rings, it's gonna be a pain. Check it out. It is not a pain. It is a 1, 2, and boom, you are wide open to put whatever you want in there. And to lock it down again, you just put that one right on there, take the other one across, put it right on there, and look, you're right back to where you started. This is your rudder system from the top. We'll go further into that when we go underneath. And you got a stern handle, which is also double reinforced. This little plug is your drain for the main body. If, in fact, you did get water inside, you can drain it through there. Okay, now, the instructions that come with this are only gonna be on this. You won't get instructions on how to put the rudder together, okay? Or how to, mount the seats and so on. It's, but the rudder does come preset, so you don't have to worry about tightening them and loosening them. They're already preset to be a midship. This is your rudder right here. It's just basically, it's that smooth, just one finger. And as you turn this on the stern, there's your rudder. And your rudder, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just push it through, you put the one screw in the top, making sure when you do that this is right dead center, the midship. So that when you put this in, you put it right at the midship, and as you turn this, it will go all the way over. Okay? So that's pretty easy to go in. Not a problem with putting that together without any instructions. Okay, I received these wheels as well for it. Come to find out that this wheel setup is not for this kind of kayak. Go figure. But that's not a problem, we'll figure it out. All right, one thing nobody ever shows you when I see these videos is the underneath. You notice you have a nice nose on this to cut through the water, and then it bevels under quickly. Excuse me. As it bevels under, it's got a concave set that sits right in here. And all your scuppers are on the slant of that. So even when the scuppers plugs are out, the water will not go up into your boat. It'll be actually drawn out and down the channel. All right? This is where your Pail Drive will come down.
right? And as you notice, it also slopes down right here, so that when your pedal drives in, it keeps a nice tracking. All right, your keel comes down nice and low, almost looks like a tri-hull in the back. All right, almost looks like a tri-hull. And if you can notice, you can't see, but there's the in the back there is your oh, let me see if I can get to this. You see it right there, so you can get easy tracking and stay in line easily just by a finger. Okay, let's go back up top. Okay, they say the kayak is 60 pounds empty. I've tried to pick it up by myself and I have no problem with 60 pounds, but the awkwardness of reaching over the stretch and picking this up over your head is just real awkward. I would suggest finding a trolley or, you know, making some wheels for the back of it. There are some that people make it with the wheels and they make it with PVC or metal that slide up inside of these plugs. But what happens is, as you're pulling everything, that pole is going to be wiggling back and forth, and it's going to end up chewing up the plastic and weakening it right there on the edges of this. So I personally wouldn't advise doing that. Get a proper wheel setup, a proper wheel dolly for this type of boat. All right. Let me see. I went over your draft is 18. Your paddle, like I said, you know, it comes off easily. It's a pretty decent. I mean, it's not by any means. It's not the highest quality paddle, but it's not the lowest either. It is a nice aluminum. It has a connection in the middle where you can separate it into two smaller paddles, but it is still a very strong paddle. And the plastic for this is nice and stout. Alrighty, but that comes off, like I said, very easily. You plop that up, you can grab your paddle, and you can keep on rolling without really any hesitation. And try to find instructions on, you know, what goes in these spots. You really won't find any paperwork on what goes in here. You have to actually look for. I personally have a Lowrance fish finder that I am setting up that will mount here. And of course I can't mount it here because it mounted here, and it'll swing out like this. So this will sit here on the side, and the transducer will drop down on that side. And of course the problem I was thinking is, like any other, when you get a fish finder, it's made for bass boat. Well, this is the transducer and the cable for mounting it in, and it's all hard sealed, meaning there's no way of shortening these cables. So of course I'm thinking, well, what am I gonna do with all that other cable, man? It's gonna be a mess just sitting down in here. But I got to thinking, this is way above the line. I'm gonna go ahead and I will drill a hole probably right in here and pop the cable in, and then drill another hole on the opposite side right about here to come out and attach to the unit. And I will leave all that extra cable, you know, bound up of course, but it'll sit way down in the pocket, and I still, you know, it won't be in the way of anything. It's just, it won't be on the kayak either. So that'll solve that problem. And for those of you who are going to, you know, hook up your fish finder, that might be an idea. I will be putting some rubber grommets around mine, kind of looking like this, the plugs for the boat, and I'll just slice it so it seals around the cable, so it's more watertight than just having a hole in the boat and, you know, there's a cable. But I can grab one of these. Let me see. Let's do this. All right. Let me separate this real quick. All right. Easy enough. And like I was saying about the rod holders, they pop open, and that is the biggest rod I have. That's an offshore rod, or I mean a beach rod, with a very fat stem to it. And you know, like I said, it fits in there nicely, very nicely. So you have two off the stern, one on the starboard for your fishing rod holders, and it holds it very nicely. And this pocket in here, if you do carry fishing rods that are, you know, to break down, these will go down inside the boat and store if you wanted to pack them in there while you're traveling or whatever. But that's about that's about it for that. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and send them over, and I'll answer them when I get them. See you the next time.